many others. Al-Qaeda, not once but 3 times launching nerve gas attacks on Syria to blame it on Syria. They got caught. Even our own military came out later and said, no, it's clearly Islamic radicals that are doing it. It's not the Syrian government. I mean, how obvious it is it 3 years ago, Obama says, my red line is if you launch chemical weapons, knowing Syria's never done that. On the 1-year anniversary, groups out of Saudi Arabia, it later came out, they even shot videos bragging. That's how uncontrolled they are. Yelling, Allah Akbar, and firing the nerve gas mortars with their Islamic, radical, Wahhabist Al-Qaeda flags. So false flags don't work too good. It even came out in the BBC that the main military minister for Turkey got caught in a phone call, and it got released, and Turkey didn't deny it, talking to 3 top generals about, I need a false flag. We need to stay, even use that term in Turkish, Arabic. We need a false flag right now. And he starts giving examples of the generals, and they're saying, not on the telephone. We know what to do. The generals, in the transcripts, BBC wrote about it. We wrote about it as well. They're like, stop it. Stop it. Not on the telephone. You don't tell us. We know what to do. Don't tell us. We know what to do. And you do know what to do. You'd fire a mortar at your own Turkish installation. It'd bounce off the top of the concrete armor. Then you'd do a 5-day barrage with giant artillery guns into Syria to open up a wedge to send in over 10,000 jihadis in just one offensive, being trained in Turkey. Let's go to John in Minnesota. You're on the air. Welcome.
Hey, Alex. Just want to tell you that I've been on Earth about 7 days longer than you. I was born on January 30th, 1974, so I'm proud to say that I've been here just a little bit longer than you.
You are my elder. I defer to you.
And, you know, funny, but I was thinking about the movie, The Interview, while you were talking. Can you imagine how big the world has changed in mine and your lifetime? When it comes to, remember the opening scene of the movie Naked Gun?
Yes.
Do you remember how Leslie Nielsen was punching and beating up the Irani Shah or whatever he was, and then Mohammed Gaddafi? And I mean, 30 years later, now you put out a spoof about some world leader, and it comes to where, like, you lose all your privacies and you can get hacked and blah, blah, blah. It's just a joke.
Well, you know what's being done. I mean, listen, we had real terrorism, some real terrorism in the 1960s and 70s by the weathermen and other folks that taught Obama everything he knows. And they would ignore it in the press. Because if you give terrorists attention and you give them to their demands, they do what? They do it more. Nowadays, though, oh, a car backfired, let's shut down half the city with SWAT teams. Or, oh, my gosh, North Korea may get us. We better not air this movie. They're training us that they have to censor things to keep us safe.
And it's just, we being 40 years old, we actually got to see real America, whereas I think people born somewhere after 1988, they have not seen what real America is. You and I at least got to see a little bit of it and experience it, and that was great. But, you know, I want to tell you how I stumbled upon you, if that's okay.
Sure, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, now, I know you've been queasy in the past about the Bill Cooper stuff. People have called in and been mean to you and stuff like that. And Bill Cooper himself, before he died, was taunting you and stuff like that. But I came on to you because I believe 9/11 was a complete CIA inside job, complicit with Bush and Cheney and Rumsfeld and Colin Powell and Democrats and FBI, you name it. Those buildings could not have come down from the planes. A plane did not hit the Pentagon. So when I looked for information from Bill Cooper on the day of 9/11. He went on for like 10 hours. And, man, was he on target, man. He predicted everything that's happening in 2014, and he was dead right about 9/11.
Sure. I mean, I want to be clear about, I don't infight. I don't sit here, even when people attack me, and then attack folks back, okay? And that's why I've been successful, because most of the alternative media would just spend all their time fighting with each other instead of giving analysis and news. I probably only heard Bill Cooper 3 or 4 times before he died. I didn't like his book, Behold a Pale Horse, just because I'm not into space alien stuff. Other than that, he was a very interesting broadcaster, very smart guy, and I've since gone back and listened to some of his stuff and found it to be very informative. So that's where I stand on it. I just don't have a dog in the fight, and I don't like having some dead guy resurrected for us to do UFC battle in a ring. You know, I hope he rests in peace. So God bless you. We'll be right back. And then still begs for money almost every day with all its Rockefeller Foundation underwriting. We are funded by you supporting our sponsors, the ones you see at Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.com, and by buying the high-quality water filtration systems that are discounted at InfoWarsStore.com, by getting the books, the videos, to break down the New World Order, by purchasing the high-quality proprietary supplements at InfoWarsLife.com, InfoWarsHealth.com, and by calling the toll-free number. We can answer all your questions about different specials and all the hundreds of different groundbreaking items, 888-253-3139. And finally, you can still give the Christmas gift of awakening someone. For $5.95, you can get a monthly trial membership at prisonplanet.tv or InfoWarsNews.com. And 20 people can then use your login to download the films, see the nightly news, sign up for the commercial-free video and audio podcast, and so much more. And the site really works great now. It's had bugs over the last 15 years, but it's really a first-rate site. PrisonPlanet.tv. PrisonPlanet.tv. $29.95, sign up for a year. So that's 7 months free. That's only $250 a month, 12 cents a day per person. You can get it and then give it to 20 friends and family. Share your membership, PrisonPlanet.tv, and we'll be blessed if even 5 or 6 of those people end up using it. Now you're really waking folks up instead of talking yourself blue in the face. I would also recommend that when you're with friends and family, not just this holiday, but anytime, download the InfoWars Droid and iPhone apps to their phones. Get them to put it on. Hey, put this app on. Hey, listen to this. That's how we reach more people. That's the power of the people. If you're listening to this transmission, you are the resistance. It's up to you. And I know you're out there getting the word out, so I salute you and wish you all a wonderful and blessed Christmas. Let's go to Jeff in Tennessee before we go to break. And then Steve Quayle's coming up. Jeff, you're on the air.
Hey, Alex. Merry Christmas, brother.
You too, my friend.
Hey, yeah, the things that I see, the biggest problems America has is we're looking at things in a spiritually blind eye.
I agree.
People, the reason our government is like it is because we elected it. It's a mirror of the modern American family household. Not all of them, but a majority. In my local county, I ran for county commissioner, and I did not get elected, but I got a lot of good talking points out there. And it's just amazing at how many people talk a good game, but when it's time to vote, they vote for their billfold. They vote for their wallet. They don't vote from their heart like they will talk like on their front porch. But when it comes time to vote, hey, I want to vote for the guy that's going to keep my welfare. I want to vote for the guy that's going to keep
Stay there. I want you to finish up. Don't hang up, Jeff. Back in 70 seconds. Stay with us.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
rolled out for weeks due to the difficult and extensive proprietary process behind its creation. The exclusive InfoWars Life Secret 12 formulation is now back in stock in the last limited shipment of 2014. The most bioactive form that has been created with our proprietary process. This ultra-clean vitamin B12 nutraceutical has been carefully crafted and developed over the last 2 years and is based on cellular science of how your body actively absorbs essential nutrients. Secret 12 is taken by mouth, right on the tongue, and then swallowed. No needles, no injections. Vitamin B12 deficiency is linked to scores of serious problems. And Secret 12 is a fusion of 2 organic, proprietary forms of vitamin B12, bringing you a true nutraceutical quality vitamin B12. Secret 12. Secret 12 is an excellent Christmas gift and is tailor-made to boost your New Year's resolutions. Supplies of Secret 12 are very limited. Secure yours today at InfoWarsLife.com or by calling toll-free 888-253-3139.